ஸ்ரீமதி ராமானுஜாய நமக. திரு நம்மாழ்வார் இயற்றிய திருவாய்மொழி. ஸ்ரீமதி ராமானுஜாய நமக. நம்மாழ்வார் இயற்றிய திருவாய்மொழி. பாசுரம் 612. காதல் மேல். Highlights from Nanjiyar's introduction. In the second pasuram, Parangasa Nayaki says to some cranes, please inform only plight to the most compassionate Lord of Tiruvanvandur. Subsequently, Parangasa Nayaki sends a crane which is with its spouse towards the Lord who is the companion during dangerous situations. Parangasa Nayaki prays a crane, inform a plight to Emperor who has vowed to protect the distressed ones. Highlights from Nanjiyar's introduction. In the second pasuram, Parangasa Nayaki says to someone, cranes, please inform my plight to the most compassionate Lord of Tiruvanvandur. Subsequently, Parangasa Nayaki sends a crane which is with its spouse towards the Lord who is the companion during dangerous situations. Parangasa Nayaki prays to a crane, inform me my plight to Emperor who has vowed to protect the distressed ones. Pasuram. ஆதல் மென் பெடையோடு உடன் மாயும் கருநாரை வேத வேள்வி ஒலி முழங்கும் தன் திருநன்வண்டு நாதம் கியாலம் எல்லாம் உண்ட நம் பெருமானைக் கண்டு பாதம் கை தொழுது பரையிர் அடியேன் திறமே. ஆதல் மென் பெடையோடு உடன் மாயம் கருநாராய் வேத வேள்வி ஒளி முழங்கும் தன் திருவன்வண்டூர் நாதன் ஞானம் எல்லாம் உண்ட நம் பெருமானைக் கண்டு பாதம் கை தொழுது பணியீர் அடியேன் திறமே. Manambalaji's simple translation. On black colored crane who is tender being unable to bear the separation from the spouse. The great Emperor who is the Lord for Tiruvanvandur bear the tumultuous sounds of recital of Vedam and the joyful Vayodiga rituals are resounding. Revealed to us his companionship during danger of deluge by placing the universe in his stomach and protecting you. See him to make me see him subsequently performing Anjali towards his divine feet. Inform him my situation, me who I am his servitor. The usage of plural for the cranes implies that Parangasa Nayaki is addressing the crane along with its spouse. Panilar indicates respectful ways of addressing Adiyan, being a servitor. Could also imply Parangasa Nayaki's servitude towards Gataka Acharya. This implies that the companionship and the beauty of Acharya are desirable. Manavalaji's simple translation. On black colored crane who is tender being unable to bear the separation from the spouse, the great Emperor who is the Lord for Tiruvanvandur where the tumultuous sounds of recital of Vedam and the joyful Vayodika rituals are resounding, revealed to us his companionship during danger of deluge by placing the nibbles in his stomach and protecting you. See him to make me see him, and protecting you. See him to make me see him to make me see him, subsequently performing anjali towards his divine feet. Inform him my situation, me who I am his servitor. The usage of plural for the cranes implies that Parangasanayaki is addressing the crane along with its spouse. Pioneer indicates respectful ways of addressing Adiyan being a servitor. Could also imply Parangasanayaki servitude towards Jataka Acharya. This implies that the companionship and the beauty of Acharya are desirable. Nambrillai Sivavyaganam. Kadal. Embirman is not of the nature that one can wait, thinking those who have gone previously will bring him. If that is the case, the prapatti surrender done previously is sufficient. That is, we are supposed to constantly recite Dvaya Maha Mantram, which expresses our surrender towards him. This is due to our great affection towards Embirman. Kadal. Embirman is not of the nature that one can wait, thinking those who have gone previously will bring him. If that is the case, the prapatti surrender done previously is sufficient. That is, we are supposed to constantly recite Dvaya Maha Mantram, which expresses out surrender towards him. This is due to our great affection towards Embirman. Embirman. Kadal men பெடியோடு உடன் மேயும் கருநாராய். ஆதல் மென் பெடியோடு உடன் மேயும் கருநாராய். While Sita Prati said in Sri Ramayanam Sundarakandam 38.68, Urdhvam Masan had Najlish ye. I will not survive the beyond a month. Sri Rama said in Sri Ramayana Sundarakandam 66.10, Najveyam Krishnamapi. I cannot even survive a moment. Unlike those who remain far away and saying for the sake of doing, so we have got the crane couple putting it in practice. Also implies that the Acharya makes the union happier. Unlike Embirman who just explains it. You are fortunate to have not joined hands with Sarvagya, my omniscient Lord. Embirman will say, what it is enviable that we will be together. Why can't you handle the separation for now? These cranes are not intelligent like that. Fatherman பெடையோடு உடன் மேயும் கருநாராய். There is the male crane which understands the love of the female crane and is together with it. Unlike Embirman who is ignoring me. Udan Mayum, they are roaming together as said in Sri Ramayanam Kishkinta Kantam. They are roaming together as said in Sri Ramayana Kishkinda Kandam 1.88. Idam metyam idam swadu. This is pure and this is relishable. When the male crane picks up something with its beak feels it the female crane. The female crane can instantly consume it without checking the same. There is a male crane which feels the female crane, knowing its heart, unlike Emberman who ignores me. காதல் மென்பபடி பெடையோடு உடன் மேயும் கருநாராய். There is the male crane which understands the love of the female crane and is together with it, unlike Emberman who is ignoring me. Udan Mayum. They are roaming together as said in Sri Ramayanam Kishkinta Kantam 1.88. Idam Matyam Idam Swadu. This is pure and this is relishable. When the male crane picks up something with its beak and feeds it to the female crane can instantly consume it without checking the same. There is a male crane which feeds a female crane, knowing its heart, unlike Emberman who ignores me. Udan Mayum Karunarai. Butter's viewpoint of all Vasarams in distress. Parangusa Nayaki is trying to find fault in the crane to have her own desire accomplished. That is, while you are with your spouse, I am suffering in separation, like stopping one from consuming food from a vessel. Hearing her distressed voice, the food will not pass through the throat for the crane. Udan Mayim Karunarai. Butter's viewpoint of all Pasarams in distress. Parangusanayaki is trying to find fault with crane to have her own desire accomplished. That is, while you are with your spouse, I am suffering in separation, like stopping one from consuming food from a vessel. Hearing her distressed voice, the food will not pass through the throat for the crane. Karunarai, since they are together, the crane is in dark complexion, without any paleness, and is shining. Karunarai, since they are together, the crane is in dark complexion, without any paleness, and is shining. For these who are together, they won't become pale. For those who are together, they won't become pale. Only Parangusa Nayaki is pale. Veda Valvi Voli Mujangum, Veda Valvi Voli Mujangum, Tan Tiruvan Vandur. The benefit of this ignorance is explained. That is, they will not be attracted on hearing the Vaidika chants and rituals. Her Lord remains attached in such chants and rituals and is hence not coming to her. Sri Ramayana Ayodhya Gandam Dana Yagya Vivaheshu. Ayodhya Vivaheshu. Srirama would be present where righteous charity fire, sacrificial and marriages happen. Emperuman would be present in yajna, five sacrifice at the appropriate places and times to facilitate righteous acts. He would be present there to engage people with honestly earned wealth and to any shortcomings in the rituals. And Vivakshu, he will be present in the places of marriage to match the bride and groom and to felicitate their difference of opinions and to facilitate the fire sacrifice and complete the event successfully. Only Parangusa Nayaki is pale. வேத வெல்வி ஒளி முழங்கும் வேத வெல்வி ஒளி முழங்கும் தன் திருவன் மந்தூர். The benefit of their ignorance is explained. That is, they will not be attacked on hearing the Vaidika chants and rituals. Her Lord remains attracted in such chants and rituals and is hence not coming to her. Sri Ramayanam Ayodhya Kandam Dhanayagya Vivaheshu. Sri Rama would be present where righteous charity fire sacrifices. Sri Rama would be present where righteous charity fire sacrifices and marriages happen. Emperuman could be present in yajna fire sacrifice. Emperuman would be present in yajna fire sacrifice at the appropriate places and times to facilitate righteous acts. He would be present there to engage people with himself. He would be present there to engage people with himself earned wealth and to namely any and to remedy any shortcomings in the rituals. Vivaheshu, he will be present in the places of marriage to match the bride and groom and to felicitate their difference of opinions and to felicitate the fire sacrifice and complete the event successfully. Vivaheshu means he will be present in the places of marriage to match the bride and groom and to felicitate their difference of opinions and to felicitate the fire sacrifice and complete the event successfully. Samajeshu Mahat Sucha. In the great assemblies and festivals, he will be present in all divine activities. Nadrakshama Punar Jatu. Nadrakshama Punar Jatu. We are not seeing him in any of these places. He said, Dharanikam Ramam Antara. We have seen the righteous Sri Rama in these places. What is the purpose of his presence there? He will eliminate the doubts in the righteous principles and ensure that they are practiced properly. Samjeshu Mahat Sucha. In the great assemblies and festivals, he will be present in all divine activities. Nadrakshama Punarjatu. We are not seeing him in any of these places. He said, Dharanikam Ramam Antara. We have seen the righteous Sri Rama in these places. What is the purpose of his presence there? He will eliminate the doubts in the righteous principles and ensure that they are practiced properly. This is Sri Rama's nature. Thiruvanmandur Nathan Thiruvandur Nathan is highlighted. Greatness over Sri Vaikunta Nathan is highlighted. Thiruvanmandur Nathan is Nathan. Greatness over Sri Vaikunta Nathan is highlighted. Unlike that of Sri Vaikunta Nathan, who remains in Paramapadam, enjoying fragrant sandal paste, while the strong torment the weak. The invigorating town where the chants of the hymns and the fire sacrifices are well heard. And this is Sri Rama's nature. Thiruvanmandur Nathan is highlighted. Greatness over Sri Vaikunta Nathan. Unlike that of Sri Vaikunta Nathan, who remains in Paramapadam, enjoying fragrant sandal paste, while the strong torment the weak. The invigorating town where the chants of the hymns, and the fire sacrifices are well heard. Gyalam ellam unda நம்பெருமானை கண்டேன். Gyalamella Munda Nam Perumane Kandin. When he descends with such supremacy, would he also carry along his unhelpful attitude? No, here in Thiruvanmandur, he is the protector and the companion during danger. Gyalamella Munde Emberumane Kandu. When he descends with such supremacy, would he also carry along his unhelpful attitude? No, here in Thiruvanmandur, he is the protector and the companion during danger. Nam Perumane Kandu. Seeing the one who showed his act of protecting during danger and accepted me exclusively. Nam Perumane Kandu. Seeing the one who showed his act of protecting during danger and accepted me exclusively. Padam kai தொழுது. Paying obeisances at the divine feet, Parangasa Nayaki said, Kargal Kuppi, joining the palms, Kaigal Kuppi, joining the palms in previous pasram. Those who are worshipping cannot simply stand. They will fall at the divine feet at once. Previous acharyas explained praying and not praying obeisances is like strangling one's neck while he is eating. Nanjir mercifully explains, only when I pay obeisances to respectful Sri Vaishnava would feel like being retrieved from hunger after eating. Alternative explanation, Butter's view. Parangasa Nayaki tells the crane grand fall of his divine feet, highlighting my Pranaya Rosham. Pranaya Rosham is romantic anger. Padam kai தொழுது. Paying obeisances at the divine feet, Parangasa Nayaki said, Kaihal Kupi, joining the palms in previous Pasaram. Those who are worshipping cannot simply stand, they will fall at the divine feet at once. Previous Acharyas explain, praying and not praying obeisances is like strangling one's neck while he is eating. Nanji mercifully explains, only when I pay obeisances to respectful Sri Vaishnava would feel like being relieved from hunger after eating. Alternative explanation to a respectful butter's view. Parangasa Nayaki tells the crane, you ground fall of his divine feet, highlighting my pranaya rosham, romantic anger. Padam Kai Toludu, paying obeisances. At the divine feet, Parangasanayaki said, Kaigal Kupi, joining the palms in previous Pasaram. Those who are worshipping cannot simply stand. They will fell at the divine feet at once. Previous Acharyas explained praying and not praying obeisances is like strangling one's neck while he is eating. Nanjiyar mercifully explains, only when I pay obeisances to respectful Sri Vaishnava would feel like being relieved from hunger after eating. Alternate explanation to a respectful butter's view, Parangasa Nayaki tells the crane you ground, the crane you ground fall at his divine feet, highlighting my pranaya rosham, romantic anger. Thank you.